Hi guys, this is Miss Virginia's 1 month update. Sorry, it's about a week late. My oldest son has been having a rough couple of weeks, so it's been hard to find time to make a video. So, little Miss Virginia is 5 weeks old now, and we have yet to have her first, official doctor's appointment. She had her, so she got out of the hospital, and then 2 days later she had her first appointment back at the same hospital with one of their doctors. And you also see a lactation consultant at the same time. So that was her first appointment, but she hasn't yet been to, just a doctor around here to get weighed, and she hasn't had any of her vaccinations yet. We do a delayed schedule, and I'm not yet sure which vaccinations we're going to start with. And the one vaccination that I know that we don't get, I got it with Jack, and then after I did some research, I did not get it with Emily, and I'm not going to get it with her, is rotavirus, which it's basically extreme diarrhea, and it's like a virus. It can give the baby extreme diarrhea, and some children need to be hospitalized because of dehydration. But I don't think that that's a good enough reason to vaccinate her, an extra vaccination, because I will know from her wet and dirty diapers whether or not she is getting dehydrated, and if she stops nursing. So, I don't see the point in that one. Anyway, but that one's later anyway. I'm trying to think. There was a day about 2 weeks ago, she went the entire day without pooping, and then finally, right before bed, she had a good poop. So, other than that, she's a great pooper, she's a great eater. Her latch is a lot better, so I'm not in pain anymore when she latches, most of the time. She still co-sleeps with me, and we both sleep on our sides, and she sleeps with her head here. And what she does is she'll wake up, well, she goes to sleep, and then when she pops off, it's so cute, she lifts her head, and then she puts her head on my boob like a little pillow, so that's cute. And then I can tell when she starts rooting that she wants to eat again, so I just flip over, go from this side to this side of her, I turn her on her other side, and then she eats on that side. She usually only wakes up once, maybe twice to eat, so she so far is a fantastic sleeper. I am getting a ton of sleep, I'm loving it. I don't move in my sleep, knock on wood. As of right now, I stay on my side, and I can feel every time she moves, so that is going great. Let's see. I'm trying to think. This was my 1 month postpartum update, and I thought I had some stuff about Ginny on here, but she's been smiling for 2 to 3 weeks, but the first official day that she smiled over and over and over again when I was kind of talking to her was her 1 month birthday, so it would have been April 11th. So I thought that was really cute, and she coos. And it's funny, she does the same thing that my son used to do when he was a baby. And my grandma in particular, my granny, loved it. Where I'll talk to her, and I'll do baby talk, hi, hi, and she'll look at me and she'll do a huge smile, and then I'll say, I love you, and she'll go, oh, she'll coo back at me, and it sounds like she's saying I love you back, which she's not. She's 5 weeks old. But it's so cute, and I can't wait to Skype with my granny because they live in Ohio, and so she can see Ginny do it, and because she's named after my grandma, and I think that my granny will just flip over it. She is not yet losing her hair. Both my other kids have these bald spots by now where they kind of rub their head, when they're laying down. And she doesn't usually move her head around a ton. I've noticed when she sleeps on her side, so. She does sleep in her rock and play during the day, and her little Minnie Mouse Garden Delight swing. She doesn't like the crib. She doesn't like to be on her back flat. So I try to do it every once in a while to try to kind of like train her eventually to sleep in the crib, but I'm just enjoying snuggling too much right now. So, what was it, 2 nights ago? No, it might have been last night, where she was like this, and I was holding her, and I was swaying, and I just had tears just pouring down my cheeks, because I just wish that I could wrap this memory up to visit over and over and over again as the years go by. She is our last baby. She is the smallest that any of our children will ever be ever again. Like, she's so snuggly, and she smells so good, and she's so soft. I wish that I could just, see, I'm getting all teary-eyed right now just thinking about it. I just wish I could unwrap this moment again and again and again, and just remember what it's like to have a new baby. Ugh. Sorry. It's very hard for me, and I'm sure that part of it is postpartum hormones, but it's very hard for me to imagine my life without any more babies and without bringing more children into our family. I mean, you've heard my other videos. I'm stressed. You know, my older son has some behavior issues, which is very difficult. My house is a mess, but I love my family. I love my children deeply, intensely, and I can't wrap my head around it. It's like me trying to imagine the universe being infinite, like there's no ending to the universe. I can't imagine not having any more children. So yeah, I try to remember that. I try to hug my children and love them and kiss them and do all the things that I know in a few years, at least my oldest is not going to want me to do. So, anyway, sorry, back to Ginny's update. I trimmed her toenails and her fingernails. She hates having her fingernails trimmed. Her toes aren't so bad. She gets a bath about once a week, maybe twice. And I've been using this, I don't know if it's 7th generation, it's like a coconut lotion. It smells really good. And she is in cloth diapers full time. Honey Buns is the brand that we use, which you probably already know. And we use Honest Company Organic Healing Balm to go on her bottom. Because she seems to get red with the cloth diapers. I think it's just because it's so, I don't want to say not breathable, because these diapers really are. It's just, it's very, I don't know, damp in there when she pees a lot. And I can't get to her if she's like in the car seat or something. So I just put it on every time. I still have her little mittens on because she sometimes scratches her face. So this is kind of like the most random update, but here she is. Little sleepy girl. You can see her. Yeah. She's the cutest. Look at these little toes, these little feetsies. So yeah, sorry I got all weepy and emotional during this video. But I will update you guys in about another month with her. Talk to you later. Bye.